20 cars, 25 laps. OTP Industrial Solution Modified feature event coming up. Here's our lineup. On the pole, out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, the 28 machine of Tyler Carpenter. And on the outside, the D4 machine of Dave Jamieson. Row number 2 out of Parkersburg, the KC44 of Casey Burdett, the 101 of Jesse Weiscarver. Row number 3 out of Jackson, Ohio, the 20 machine of Greggy Oliver. And on the outside, the 21 of Seth Daniels. Row number 4 out of Zanesville, the 5 machine of Jess Hartman and the 16 of Travis Dixon. Row number 5, the 12 of Rick Auckland, the 111 of Jeremy Burwanger. The 0 machine of Mark Dixon will start inside of row number 6. On the outside, the 32 of Chad Roush. Row 7 on the inside, the 52 machine of Brian Whiteman and the 8 of Jimmy Lennox. The 29 machine of Danny Moore and the 44 of Davey Warnock. Row number 9, the 99 of Dalton Cheney, the 11J of Derek Smith. And row number 10, the 83 of Brianna Robinson and the 711 of Zach Ackley. 20 cars, 25 laps. OTP Industrial Solution Modified, a main event. So getting the 42 machine pushed off the racetrack. And we'll roll them off. Again, Tyler Carpenter going to start on the pole in that 28 machine, that Punisher chassis. So Tyler Carpenter and Dave Jamieson. Jamieson in this Lightning chassis has been fast with that car all season long. He hasn't had that car here too often here at Atomic. So good to see him with that newer car out. And of course, Casey Burdett also in a Lightning chassis. Jesse Weiscarver, limited action in his own 101 machine, has taken over ownership of his own cars. So 25 laps the distance. Modified feature event. I've been given the 1 to go sign, so they slow it down the backstretch. Tyler Carpenter and Dave Jamieson on the front row. Casey Burdett, Jesse Weiscarver in row number 2. Greggy Oliver, Seth Daniels in row 3. Jess Hartman, Travis Dixon in row 4. Rick Auckland and Jeremy Burwanger in row number 5. Here we go. We're racing in the modified division. And just like that, Carpenter going to use the high side down the backstretch. Burdett going to be right there underneath him. Problems for Dave Jamieson. He's already slipped back to about 6th position as they enter turn number 3. Up front, Tyler Carpenter going to lead lap number 1. Casey Burdett going to be right there with him. Jesse Weiscarver, our quick qualifier tonight, up to 3rd spot. Greggy Oliver up to 4th. Travis Dixon in 5th spot. And here comes Seth Daniels. Up front, we got a battle for the top spot. Casey Burdett looking underneath of Tyler Carpenter. Going to try and slide up. Little contact. Both cars keep moving side by side to go to turn number 3. So Tyler Carpenter still working the high side of the racetrack. Casey Burdett loses a couple of car lengths off of 4 that time. Keep your eye on Rick Auckland, the 12 car. He'll work the middle and bottom of the racetrack as he does every time here at Atomic Speedway. Already up to 6th position. Up front, Carpenter, couple car lengths out on Casey Burdett. Those two about 8 car lengths on Jesse Weiscarver. Greggy Oliver putting some pressure on Weiscarver as they battle for 3rd. Rick Auckland now looking to the outside of Travis Dixon. So Tyler Carpenter still turning some pretty good laps in that Punisher chassis out front. Getting a little more separation from Casey Burdett as we're coming to complete lap number 7 this time by. 7 laps in, 18 to go here in our OTP Modifieds. Seth Daniels a little sideways off of turn number 4, keeps it moving. He holds on to 7th position. Jess Hartman in 8th. Jeremy Burwanger, though, putting some pressure on him. Side by side, they battle. Jess Hartman and Jeremy Burwanger for 8th position. Jamison and Lennox side by side back behind them. Up front, Carpenter and Casey Burdett catching up to the back of the pack. Carpenter kind of changes his line off of 4. Here comes Casey Burdett to the high side. Bumper to bumper, and Burdett bounces sideways. Cars side by side right in front of your leaders down the backstretch. Carpenter all the way to the bottom of the racetrack trying to get underneath 2 cars racing side by side for position. Carpenter now going to try and slide through the middle. Little tag from the backside as Casey Burdett now getting underneath him. Here comes Jesse Weiscarver. Carpenter up over the cushion. Now he's going to turn back underneath. Carpenter still leads that lap. Carpenter's our leader. Casey Burdett second. Top 4 cars right there together. Greggy Oliver now wanting to make a race of it. He's in 4th, but he's looking underneath of Weiscarver as they battle. Great racing here in the modified feature event. Carpenter up the racetrack. He's going to go over the cushion. Here comes Burdett and Weiscarver going to get past him. Problems for Tyler Carpenter. He's going to slide up the racetrack slow off of turn number 4. Caution. Caution gone away for our leader, Tyler Carpenter. You see the right side of that machine sitting down on the racetrack. Wow, tough break for our leader through the first 12 laps, Tyler Carpenter. And Tyler Carpenter going to pull to the infield. Tough break. So 13 laps in the books. Casey Burdett, our leader. Jesse Weiscarver will be in 2nd. Greggy Oliver in 3rd. Travis Dixon in 4th spot. So 12 laps in the books. So 12 laps in the books. Burdett out front. So 25 laps the distance here in our modified A main event. The top 5 cars, actually the top 6 cars, were in one big pack there as they were fighting through traffic. And our leader, Tyler Carpenter, not good, is showing him the 1 to go, going back to green. So 12 laps in, 13 to go. Going to come back to the green flag. Casey Burdett out front. Weiscarver in 2nd now. Greggy Oliver 3rd. Travis Dixon and Rick Auckland your top 5. Here we go, back to green. So we're racing once again, and Oliver going to take a look underneath the Weiscarver. Can't make it stick. He might lose a position as Travis Dixon pounces. Jeremy Burwanger having problems down the backstretch. The Express Services machine. Caution's going to come out as Jeremy Burwanger off at turn number 3 got over the racetrack down the backstretch, and he could not gather it back up, so he comes to a stop at the top of turn number 3. So we'll go back still 12 laps in the books. So Burwanger going to rejoin the field in that Express Services. Shelby Watson Racing Machine. So tough break is he'll have to restart from the tail. So we'll go back to our last restart. Be the same thing, and that's a good thing, as Greggy Oliver had lost a position to Travis Dixon, but that caution come out, going to save him, so he'll restart in third. So Casey Burdett in that Lightning chassis. Penske Racing Shock number 44 out front. Wisecarver going to be right there on his back bumper as they come back to the green flag. Again, here we go.